Yeah.
Ecstasy?
Ecstasy pills, for sure. Strip sharp.
Yeah, I used to do that when I was 21.
But, the leanest people I know are probably heroin addicts. And they've got no fitness.
So you had
mega dehydrated.
You had a question over here. Hey?
Anyway. The Race Across America? Would I ever try the Race Across America? Race Across America is a race. It costs about $70,000 to enter. You need a doctor, support crew. I've never done it. I don't think I would ever do it, just probably because of the logistics. And I don't know. That's probably an excuse. But I think to compete at that level, you have to be using drugs. 100%. EPO, testosterone, modafinil, Adderall, things like that. Because you want to win. Yeah, but if I was on drugs,
competition's stiff.
Yeah, man, the competition's like full on. These guys want to win. There's no prize money, but they just sort of like take drugs and you work out. Yeah, like
gives you the edge.
Not to sound arrogant, but if someone hasn't taken drugs, I've taken performance-enhancing drugs. The benefits are just like out of this world. Right? So why would someone not take it if they want to win? Ethics? No way, man. Yeah, 100%. So if I did that competition and I finished 20th, people go, oh look, if you had some meat, you would have done better. I'd rather just dope up and win, but I wouldn't do it anyway. Yeah. Well, for sure, but I'd rather win it. And to win it, you've got to do these drugs. I'd rather not do it at all. It sounds a bit defeatist mentality, but when you do something that big,
being realistic.
You're on world stage. No, hey, there's a little vegan guy. He didn't win. Because I was doing it clean. I'm not going to do something that big and do it clean and get finished 20th. If I was going to do it, I'd drug up and win it. Drugs work. Go to a dentist. Go and do some surgery with no anaesthetic. It's impossible almost. Take anaesthetic and they feel nothing. The top runners and cyclists pop painkillers and health stimulants and just smash up the mountains. They feel nothing. A little bit of burn your legs. It's incredible what drugs do. Obviously it's not healthy, it's not sustainable, but that's the reality of professional sport at the top level. Top level. Soccer, swimming, running, cycling.
What was your question?
That's it.
I haven't really bought many. We haven't bought many at all. But when we have, we don't wash them. But try and get organic. Sometimes you can. Otherwise, no.
So the question was, do we wash our greens? No. Maybe if there's snails in there, I'll pull a snail off and chuck it in the garden.
It's probably worse to wash them than not to in that water.
Depends where you are. There's probably about 10 good quality supermarkets in Chiang Mai that have good quality. 10 supermarkets that sell organic, I'd say. So it depends. I can say over here, but you're like, hey, I live 10 k's that way. There's one next door to you. So someone once emailed me and said, Harley, where do you buy your dates from? They're like, oh, down the street. They're like, where? I said, where do you live? I live in Massachusetts. I'm like, yeah, that's down the street, bro. I'm like, so it depends where the person is. Depends where the person is. I think one time my friend in a shop in Adelaide had an order from California for dates. Because they found out we got our dates from my friend's organic shop. So the California dates from California got shipped to South Australia. Someone from California rang out and said, hey, can you guys ship dates to California? Well, we appreciate that level of, eagerness. But yeah.
What happened with the base mile challenge?
This year, the base mile challenge is a competition on Strava who can do the most kilometres in January. It's basically a pissing test of much cyclists. And last year I did like 6,600 kilometres in 30 days in January. In December I did a little steroid experiment where I took a contraceptive dose of testosterone, and I didn't want to do the test in January, the training, because I was worried my hemoglobin would get so high I may get a blood clot. And this is an issue women have on the contraceptive pill: blood clots, heart strokes, hemorrhaging. Same for men if they're on testosterone. So if you do that much training, your red blood cell can go right up. Because testosterone raises red blood cell count, plus training just up to dangerous levels potentially. So I didn't really want to risk it.
I know you're all about the climb, but do you think next year you're going to have to do a bit more flat to win?
Oh,
it?
yeah, for sure.
Are you going to do that?
Also, this year also I got some good footage with the pro teams, so that was a bit of a... To get that footage I got this year, I had to sort of sit around the hotels, wait for them and organise that. So we'll see.
No
Yeah, you're
spoilers.
right. To do more mileage, flat for sure. The best place would be with Chiang Mai, really. Just bang out south, 100 k's, and then bang up home. Chiang Mai is really good for that. Adelaide's good, but the roads are pretty rough speed-wise. Yeah. Who got up the mountain this morning? Nice. I think 2 people crashed on the way down, is that right?
Yeah, sis?
3 people crashed. 4 people crashed.
Not badly, obviously. That's good.
4 crashes this morning. Well, the story take it even easier on the way down.
We usually hang up there a lot too. We usually talk up there, so it's a good time to spend time with us if you come up the hill.
Yeah, we've talked about 3 hours already today. So we've got more Q&A
Okay,
every morning.
question.
Keeps it going.
What's that?
I found without bananas.
You found your bananas?
Farmers without bananas.
Problem.
Yeah, you know how like it's supposed to be spotty?
Not in Thailand.
Yeah, not in Thailand. Yeah.
No, in the US. They're the shade of brown.
So what was the question?
Problems with the bananas. The bananas go brown.
Yeah, shade of brown.
What happens is when they go to the big warehouse and they're getting pumped with ethylene gas to ripen them up better, or they get stored too long in refrigeration, and they get a bit of what's called a refrigeration burn. So that's why.
Was that the question?
That's what happens.
Yeah, because like when I eat it doesn't taste right at all.
So, yeah, sometimes it doesn't taste bad at all, and sometimes it does. So just compost them and get another one. It happens. You should come and eat the bananas we have in Australia. You'd be like, what is this, man? Compared to the stuff you get in the US.
Yeah.
And then Thailand's next level.
You have a question?
How many grams does it grow in
How many grams of protein a day do we eat? Freelee, you're probably on about 30. 40, 50, I'm probably about the same. Not much. Fat,
Minimal, very minimal.
maybe under 30. Carbohydrate, 600 plus.
It changes from day to day. You know, we even it out. One day we might have a meal with some oil in it, and then the next 3 days, nothing. So average probably about
Around about
10% maybe.
a gram per kilogram.
About that. Or half a gram per kilo. I think me and Freelee have to start eating more fat because we're getting a bit too lean already. It's only like day 2. So
Speak for yourself.
her spine's already showing when she bends over the bike. Spinal tap.
No.